Are you planning to buy a new phone or upgrade your phone? Not all smartphones are created equal. People prefer different smartphone functionality based on their needs. From the iPhone 13 Pro to the Pixel 6 Pro, this list contains the best of both iOS and Android operating systems. 1. Apple iPhone 13 Pro. Our first pick on the list is none other than Apple's new iPhone 13 Pro. This new smartphone adds a third rear camera with 3 times optical zoom, a stainless steel body, and a Pro Motion screen with refresh rates up to 120 Hz for smoother scrolling. The main camera has a new sensor, the largest ever put into an iPhone. It has a faster f1.5 aperture lens, which equates to improved light gathering. The ultra-wide has a new autofocus sensor and lens that also improves light gathering. And last, the telephoto camera gets a new sensor and lens with a longer optical zoom. Both the 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max have a larger battery. That is why the iPhone 13 Pro can easily last a day on a single charge, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max can go 2 days per charge. Both phones have longer battery lives than last year's iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. 2. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. The Samsung Galaxy S22 is a flagship smartphone of rare distinction. The most complete high-end handset the company has produced to date. It might cost you a bit more than other handsets on this list, but the S22 Ultra is the very best Android smartphone currently on the market. Samsung's latest big screen beauty has received a bit of a facelift this year, with a new burgundy color and a fancy new camera array. Internal upgrades to Samsung's own Exynos 2200 processor makes this one of the most powerful smartphones today. Likewise, the Galaxy S22 Ultra's cameras continue to impress with improved zoom images. But perhaps the biggest new addition this year is the inclusion of Samsung's S Pen stylus. Borrowed from the Note line, this dinky doodler is a great tool, and it's something worth spending extra for. If you're after the very best that Android can muster, then make no mistake, it doesn't get much better than the Galaxy S22 Ultra. 3. Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. Smartphone flagships are getting better and better, but with these top-notch innovations comes an increased cost. Paying almost 4 figures for the latest top-end smartphone simply isn't doable for most consumers, but thankfully Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 provides a flagship experience at a vastly reduced cost. Xiaomi Cheapo handset has seriously reset the benchmark of what to expect from a smartphone in 2022. Equipped with a surprisingly speedy Snapdragon 680 processor, the Redmi Note 11 outperforms phones that cost twice the price, and then some. Its quadruple camera array is also excellent for the price, as is the large 6.43-inch FHD Plus screen with 90 Hz refresh rate. In fact, the Redmi Note 11 doesn't really fail in any area, especially when you consider how little it costs. If you're in the market for a new phone this year and don't have a huge amount to spend, then the Redmi Note 11 is absolutely where your wallet should be headed. 4. Google Pixel 6. Substantially cheaper than the rest of the flagship class handsets on this list, Google's Pixel 6 is a great Android phone to consider. Not only does it vastly undercut rivals in terms of price, but it matches them in terms of performance as well, thanks to Google's new Tensor chipset. A significant speed boost over last year's model, the Pixel 6's dual cameras are also practically flawless, beating out the more expensive Galaxy S21 and iPhone 12 Pro in terms of clarity, detail, and color reproduction. It's also the perfect flag bearer for Android 12. There's no better showcase of Google's latest version of its mobile operating system, ushering in a radically updated look and feel, courtesy of the new Material U design language. If you're a keen photographer, or you're simply after the very best that Android can get, then the Pixel 6 certainly won't disappoint. 5. OnePlus 10 Pro. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, as impressive as it may be, is still a phone reserved for the plumpest of wallets. Thankfully, as far as getting the best value for money is concerned, OnePlus has stepped in with the 10 Pro, a formidable flagship that's overflowing with features at a reduced cost. Performance is top-notch courtesy of the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, and battery life is rather impressive as well. The new design is also a bit of an eye-catcher, and you'll be impressed with the OnePlus 10 Pro's cameras in testing. The only slight downside is the lack of an IP68 protection rating, but that's about the only compromise. If you can look past this slight negative, then there's no doubt that you're getting an awful lot for your money. These are our top picks for this year's best smartphones. What do you think? Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments below.